Hello, welcome to the new vlog. We'll see if, I don't know, I'm more consistent with this one, I guess. It is July 17th. I'm currently listening to the audiobook for The Movement. I just finished, oh god, I forget what it was called, like the Apartment 904 or something like that. I'll put it up because I don't remember. It was fun. So there have been a few changes since I did a vlog last. I've bought a couple things, hung up a couple of pictures, and like I've got these plants over here in the window, so I guess I'm gonna flip you around and show you. There was a video that I had watched where the guy was talking about to preserve your vegetables, your herbs, etc. Just put them in water, and if you want to put them in the window, it makes nice, green plants and everything, but it's supposed to preserve them longer so your lettuce and stuff doesn't go bad. Seems to be helping. The one lettuce I've had for quite a while now, the green onions I've had for like 2 weeks. The tops have been getting a little funky, but I've just clipped off the bad parts. So overall, yeah, I would say so far it's working. I will keep you guys updated though. Finally got that hung up. And then I can't remember if I'd shown you guys this in the dining room area. Those are all hung up now. Edgar says hi. So yeah, those are all done. And then I got these British ones. And there's this one. Ooh. I feel like that's a nice, like, kind of ties back into each other. Old-timey photos, England, and it just really nice loop. And then I got a cheapy food processor for some banana bread and stuff that I'm going to be making. In here, I keep forgetting that doesn't work right now. I did set out my crystals. These won't stay here forever probably, but I wanted to get them out and it's been feeling better since I did. I did buy this smoky quartz just the other day, so that's new. And with that, I bought that dream catcher. I've always wanted one, but I'm like, I want a certain one, and this one was under $15. At the time of filming this, I still haven't edited the other vlog, so I need to try and do that. My boyfriend and I are going to think like garage sale, but it's multiple people in like a neighborhood or a couple different neighborhoods. They all like grouped together and it was on Facebook. So I don't know. We'll see if they have anything good. It is a nicer neighborhood. So we'll see. He's still at work, so once he gets off, he's gonna eat and everything, and then we're gonna go to that. So that's kind of why I'm not like really doing anything other than reading right now. And then tomorrow is my concert. Arrows in Action, Charlotte Sands, Taylor Acorn, and I forget who else is going to be there. I'm sure I will include some pictures and stuff in this vlog. I'm definitely feeling like, I don't know, something to do with moving. I've just been really wanting to vlog and I don't know, go down this path again. I do want to get on the editing. It's going to be fun, but I need to pull out my laptop and like my hard drive and do all that. So anyway, that's the plan for today. Tomorrow, won't be going to the concert till like 1 o'clock on, so I'll have the morning to get stuff done. So maybe I will do it then. I also desperately need to do laundry. Most of my free time, I've been spending it watching Heart of Dixie, rewatching it. I haven't had a whole lot of time because I have to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. But I try to get through like an episode or two a night. I'm still scouring Facebook Marketplace and Wayfair and everything, seeing if I see anything that I want. There are a couple of like other antique shops and furniture places around me that I want to go check out. And that's kind of where we're at. So I think I'm gonna end this clip here, get back to reading. But I did want to get this vlog going and come on here and give you an update. Good morning. It is July 18th. I thought we would go ahead and do a clip here in bed. It's been a pretty busy morning for me. So today is the day of the concert, and I don't think I've updated it on this. They decided to change the venue last minute, so it was supposed to be in one state, my state, and now it's in the state next to mine, so not horrible, but it's kind of inconvenient because now we have to drive further. And they did at least change it from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, but that's kind of just been a whole thing. It almost made it where I couldn't go. On the bright side, had I not been able to, they at least offered refunds, but it also just would have sucked because, like, you know, expected to get to go, and it's one of my favorite bands that I've been waiting to come near me for a few years now. But anyway, enough about that for the moment. I always like backup stuff that's on my phone. And since I had to look for that video of moving into the old place, I went ahead and just, like, you know, before the concert and everything, got everything backed up onto my laptop. I did find that video, so that will be in the first vlog, which obviously will have already gone up. So I do still have that footage, and I actually have pictures. Don't know exactly how I'm inserting it yet, but I do have that. And everything's backed up, got some stuff deleted off here. I just started editing the previous vlog, and it's like 20 different clips. A lot of them are really short since I would like change angles on the phone. So that's part of the reason that there's so many clips, but a lot of them are like a minute long. So I think, just estimate that vlog's probably going to be like 30 minutes. I'm not exactly looking forward to editing all of this. And I also found out that all my stuff is no longer on my laptop for making thumbnails and stuff, so I gotta figure that out. I will. It's something I might have to do that I didn't realize that I didn't have anymore, you know. It's a thing. So yeah, I guess that's kind of where we're at the moment. I did start finally editing that. My goal is to try and be done with it before I leave later today at 1. I am leaving here in a tiny bit to meet someone to buy something off them from Facebook Marketplace. So I just wanted to get on here and make this update real fast, and then I guess when I get back I will show you guys what I got. And I also got something yesterday, so we'll do that update when I get back and I've gotten up and gotten dressed and everything, and hoping to at least have that video fully done and like processed. I don't even remember the terms anymore, but I'm hoping like maybe by tomorrow to get up. I don't know if I'll have time to do that today before I leave, but I'm hoping by tomorrow that this channel will actually be up and like running, and maybe I'll be making some friends with you guys. But anyway, that's the update. I will see you guys later today, and I will do my best to get some footage tonight. Wanted to do my last update before we head out for the concert, so I went ahead and just hung these in here. Surely that's going to be high enough even when we get a couch, and that's fairly centered, but I can't take all of that. Still needs hung up. And then there's still like a couple of posters over there, so I can't take it anymore. Hopefully I didn't screw up and like put them in the wrong spot. Those are hung up. Now for the two things that I bought today, well, the table we got yesterday, and I absolutely love it. Such a great deal. Got it on Facebook Marketplace. The lady was so nice. Got that picture this morning for $9. She also was really nice on Facebook Marketplace. Ended up deciding to put it here because it's so large. I didn't realize how big it was, which it's fine, not a complaint. I love it. It definitely really good deal, but it just, I don't know. I feel like it pulls the space together better than the mirror with the British stuff in the kitchen and everything. It just looks better to me than the mirror. So I set the mirror here for now. Do have to figure that out, but those are the two things. And then again, I got those hung. So right now that's the update. Wanted to get that done before we leave, I'm finishing editing the other video and then gonna get around and we are heading out. So, did I tell you guys who we were seeing? One of the bands is Arrows in Action, one of my favorites. I already took the CD out. I don't know if they'll be doing autographs, but I will never go to a concert without taking stuff in future because I made that mistake with Nothing More. So taking that just in case. There's Taylor Acorn, Charlotte Sands, and I don't remember who else. So this video or the other one, I know I've mentioned it, I will include pictures, but anyway, I will see you guys later. Good afternoon. It is July 19th. I was trying to do an update and it was kind of all over the place, so we're gonna redo this. Definitely have quite a bit to update you guys on. I definitely got some footage and stuff from yesterday, not as much as I would have liked, but first this morning. I'm not used to being up that late anymore, so I feel slightly off. I have a little bit of a headache. I have cinnamon rolls cooking right now, and the video before this is all edited and ready to go up today, so I'm brainstorming how I want to do the thumbnail and the title and everything, so I'm doing some research. I also started getting pictures in order for it. That's what I was working on. So yesterday, there wasn't much to see on the way up there, and then by the time that we got to Lawrence, Kansas, it was a really nice town and everything, but we were kind of rushed to get checked in and get to where we were going to stand and everything, so didn't really have time to get pictures or anything. It was very rushed. We did stop at a half-price book, so I will show the 2 books that I picked up. Other than that though, it was basically to the concert and then back. But the concert was amazing. I got lots of footage. I will put at least pictures. Pictures didn't turn out as great as I wanted. I still need to go through all of them. I took a lot because, you know, in the moment you just gotta kind of be quick, and my battery almost ran out. I was down to like 5%. But I managed to get all the acts. Definitely found a bunch of bands that I've never heard of that were really good. It was an amazing experience. But I will, if I can, I'll try and put some short clips of all the bands, but I don't want to get in trouble for it, so they'll have to be like very quick, very brief. So all of that was amazing. I got to meet Arrows in Action and actually talk to them. I have photos of that I'll throw in here somewhere. So yeah, I got to meet them and get photos with them and get to tell them that they're one of my top favorite bands, and was so excited to actually get to meet them. They did amazing last night. But I also got my CD signed. They were so nice and gracious about it, so I'll show that here too. So very excited about that. At the end of the concert, a lot of the acts were sticking around to talk to people. I really wanted to, but it was so overwhelming, very loud, very packed. I felt awkward going and like monopolizing Arrows in Action again. Also very tired. We had a long drive back, so the 2 that I was hoping to at least get to have them sign my ticket was Taylor Acorn and Charlotte Sands, but they were the 2 that were nowhere to be found. Everyone else was like up front, so just ended up calling it quits because I really wanted to get back. Didn't get home till like 2 to 3 in the morning. There's my little story, and I guess that's kind of the update too. Again, I'm working on video stuff. I really want to get the previous video up today finally, and maybe get some editing and final clips done for this one so I can get this one ready to go. I don't know. We'll just see where today goes. I definitely need to do laundry before I go back to work, so that's on the agenda today. I need to meal prep for my lunch and everything for like tomorrow and stuff. But I also have some bananas that are starting to go bad, so I've been planning to do banana bread. That is one of the things I need to do today. So yeah, I guess just as much as possible, pretty laid back. I'm working from bed right now. I don't want to do a whole lot, but I have some things that I do need to do. but otherwise just really want it to be a lazy day, possibly some reading, and I would love to make some more progress in Heart of Dixie. I think I talked about that at some point in one of these clips, that I'm in season 2. I'm almost done with season 2 and I haven't watched anymore since I did that update. But I am working on this, made some good progress. I am this far into it and I have this bookmark here because all of that's just the acknowledgements, the index, and like all the stuff that I'm not going to read. So that's a good chunk that I don't have to read. So I have all this middle section. I don't know if anyone else does that. I'm the weirdo that does that. But anyway, let me show you these 2 books real quick, and then I'm going to get back to getting video stuff done for now, and I'm going to eat, but we'll definitely do more updates later. Just a sec. Had to move location slightly. I don't know if anyone's interested in seeing the bookcase at some point and seeing like what books I have. 2 books that I've been looking for, because for some reason you can't find these in my town, even at like Barnes & Noble. So when I actually found them and they were decent price, I went ahead and picked them up, even though I haven't read any of the books yet. This is book 8 in the Outlander series, and I hate mass market. I have a couple, but I hate them. So eventually I want to get these all in the big ones, but I did get this, and weirdly enough the hardback was cheaper than the paperback on this one. They had 2 hardbacks that were like $2 cheaper than the paperback. Anyway, book 9. So I actually have 1 through 9 of the Outlander books, and then I have the first book of John Gray's. So I do want to, now that I've moved, read these at some point. I just have a few other things that I'm trying to read, and I don't want to read something like this that's fiction and get engrossed and want to spend all my time doing that until I finish Heart of Dixie. I want to finish that first, then we'll either do Outlander or one of the other books I need to read. But anyway, that is the update for now. I'm gonna stop rambling and I will chat with you guys later.
The other day, as if it's weirder to have a whistle than 2 pairs of pants on. Okay, I am up here to teach you all something very important. It's a viral TikTok dance. Some of you may know it, some of you may not want to hear this part, but that's right, I don't care. We're gonna do those things together like this, all right? Follow me. We're gonna go boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, clap. Wait, some people are like, we will rock you, and it's not that.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a silhouette, like my invitation leads me towards regret. Sometimes I wish that we had never met. I'm faking every step.
Putting on a show for everybody but me. I've been coming home alone. I'm feeling, I can't sleep.
Hi, this is future/editing Hannah. Obviously, I just inserted the concert scenes and I was trying to be mindful and keep the clips short because I don't want to get in trouble. Also, I don't want to waste anyone's time. But I did want to display, obviously, my favorite bands, and I wanted to display all the new bands that I discovered. So I tried to make sure that like each one was labeled so you know who they are. If you liked the clip, you can go check them out and go support these indie bands. The only one that I don't have a clip for that I'm inserting is Rain City Drive. Any of my videos that I filmed like straight up and down like TikTok style, I did not include in this, only the ones that are more video format. So I only had one clip with Rain City Drive and it was the TikTok style, unfortunately. They did appear, they did play, and they were also just as amazing as these other bands. Please, if any of these bands interested you, go check out Rain City Drive as well. They deserve your support just as much as these other bands. But yeah, everyone was amazing, and hopefully I don't get in trouble for as long as these clips are, because it's over 3 minutes of music. So YouTube, please don't, I'm just trying to bring attention to them. Don't punish me. Hi, I'm realizing I look like trash, but it is July 21st. And I thought we would go ahead and do one final clip for this vlog so I can get it edited and prepared to have it go up. So I did get one new piece of furniture yesterday, so I'm gonna show you that real fast. Ta-da! Here's the new chair that I bought. I am so obsessed. So obsessed. So I have it. I think I showed you guys that I put the movie posters up. Pretty positive I did. I just have it sitting here for now with the lamp until we get more furniture in this living room. Absolutely love it. I probably paid a little more than I should have. I don't know. It is pretty comfortable. So there's that update. Taking you back into the bedroom, I plan to fold this. So I thought we could talk while I do some of that, if I can set you up properly. Okay, probably not the greatest angle, but we're gonna deal with it. So I'm still reading The Movement. That is not accurate. I was just listening to the audiobook before deciding to do this. So I am definitely further than that, but it is interesting, and these women went through a lot of shit in their time, but it's also just kind of, each chapter goes over like a different thing. So like some of the chapters are labeled abortion, and they'll have like 8 different women talk about experiences that they had with that, different feminism stuff. And it's just, I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's hard to keep track of who all these women are. I don't know. I think this book is a good book and very important. I just don't know that this is really what I was wanting for a feminism book in this current time in my life. I kind of wanted something else. So I think it's more, there isn't a problem with the book. I think it's more a problem of it's not a good fit for me. So I'm debating on DNFing it because I still have like 7 hours in the audiobook. Might be slightly less than that, but a lot, and I'm not really enjoying my time reading this. So I haven't made up my mind on that yet. I'm sure I will update you guys on that in the next vlog, or, you know, if I just kind of don't mention it again, then I would take it that I probably gave up. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to update you guys on, honestly. Not much has happened in, what, 2 days since I updated you guys. Obviously the first video is edited. It is up. It went up on Sunday. Today is Monday. It doesn't have a whole lot of views yet. I'm just grateful for the views that it does have. I don't really know what I was expecting. I kind of forgot unless I'm like, let me rephrase this because I feel like that's confusing. So I had to post about it on my socials just to get attention on this video. I'm sure eventually it would have happened organically, maybe. I don't know how other people do it, how some people just blow up because no one knew of my channel till I posted about it on my social, and then I got some views. So I don't know, I'm hoping, I want to do this as organically as possible, but I also don't want to just have no views for months and then like blow up later, because I've noticed in the past when a video takes off and then like people start watching my stuff, the very first videos still never get any attention. Like no one ever goes back and watches those. And I mean, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. I would like more views on these first ones. I want more engagement so I actually have stuff to talk about in the next video, you know. I did fall asleep early last night, so I like started to edit this vlog, but I fell asleep, so I did not make it very far. I'm kind of where I'm like, I would like to get some of that done tonight, but I also really want to watch Heart of Dixie. Finally made it to season 3, and since I fell asleep early last night, didn't get to watch it then, so I'm like, I want to do that. I have to work tomorrow, and then I have the next 2 days off, so I'm sure I will get some of this stuff done then. I'm definitely rambling at this point. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I know a lot of this will have to be cut. I think that's pretty much it. This clip is getting very, very long, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoy whatever your morning, your evening, whatever time it is there, and hopefully this video was entertaining. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I guess I will just see you in the next vlog very, very soon.